I'm here to address you regarding Vijayadashmi and the relevance today we have in Germany and in Europe where we are. I mean, basically, there is nothing much to say about Vijayadashmi itself to you all. You all are aware what is the significance of Vijayadashmi as a festival based on the Puranas and the Shastras. So we all, from the north to south in India, it's, it varies with different story, different Puranic stories and then Shastras as well, and way we perform. It starts with Durga Ma in Kolkata in Bengal, and then you go to north. It's Ravana being Dahan from Sri Ram. If you come down again, there are also places where, of course, on the 9th day, not on the 10th day, on the Dashami, on the Shastra Puja that we just did, also where Pandavas did the Shastra Puja on the 9th day. They took over the divine Ayudas from the Shami tree. So, what relevance does these things have to us? So, how do we kill now Mahishasura? Do we kill now Ravana, or do we kill now Kauravas? They are not there. Physically, they are not there. No, it's fine. It's okay. No, I can sit down. I'm okay.
If needed. Don't delay me.
Thanks. So, yes, I was there. So, whom do we want to kill? We don't want to kill anyone. Everything resides within us. Sri Rama is within us, Krishna is within us, Durga Mata is also within us in the form of Shakti. We just saw the Shakti Pradarshan. Every one individual have this within us. Likewise, we also have Ravan, we also have Mahishasura, and we also have the Kauravas. Albeit just in the form of different behaviors that comes up, triggers at every point of our life, whenever it's not required, and sometimes when it's really crucial, the other way around happens and the wrong behavior comes out of us. So the best, best examples are all our anger that which comes out, the greed which comes out, the ego that we have. These are the representations of the evil that we see. So when we talk to our children as well, to kill something or someone, they also have a very questionable mindset, which I really appreciate that one, because as he just introduced, I was given a daitva. I was working as a SSV, Sangh in Norway, with the kids. I had 100 kids and 110 my sisters and brothers who were all together for 9 days. And when I was looking at their bauddhics and their questionability, it's just amazing. And we can't teach them, okay, some person is killing someone. So have always an identity for that wrong behavior that we should kill in ourselves and be better persons. So going by this, again, the path to Vijayadashmi has never been a very easy one or very rosy. The path to Vijayadashmi for Sri Ram or the Kauravas to get back their to go, first of all, to get into war. Those paths have not been absolutely not an easy way out. It's path of pain, it's path of struggle. Of course, there was love and affection as well. So these are the things which we take away for the Vijayadashmi. So I'll give some instances which I thought, okay, probably it's more relevant in these days. I talked about the triggering thing, right? So in Sangh, what happens? I know that we have a lot of our brothers and sisters are coming from other Sangh as well. I mean, Marathi Sangham, Gujarati Mandal, and various parts, representing various parts of the society. So in Sangh, what happens exactly is this. So we call everyone, so we work together, we learn together, and we also enjoy together. So this happened also in SSV. Over 16 countries were represented in the SSV. All of them had different various thought processes. So in Sangh, when we come over, what we do is, first we have I don't know if we had a game today, ice-breaking game. So typically what we have is an ice-breaking game. So let's assume, he introduced me, I'm the director of program management programs. I should have a high ego, right? So when I come over, I say, why should I play this? Why should I do a new, and haha, and so on, all these things. So we all come with our own sense of ego to any of the programs. If I go to Marathi Mandal, I'll see, so there will be Dol Tash, I say, Are, Nach Gana ho raha hai. So what should I do? Gujarati Samaj, there, Dandiya, Are, why should I do? You know, such kind of things are there. So what we do is, like, immediately when we come here, we play a game. By playing a game, the kid in you comes out. All your ego is gone. So you're all again on the same page. And then starts the program. So probably we missed the Kale, but instead of Kale, we had the Shakti Pradarshan today, where we all did some, I think your thighs are burning now, right? So, yeah, so one of the major things about the triggering of our own, all this behavior when we don't need, when it comes out. Likewise in Sangh, and also right now, any number of videos, WhatsApp messages, the shorts that we see, these are all the triggers for these should be the triggers for our right behavior. I remember, as I was a kid, so one of the pracharak is a full-timer who gives their full time of their life for the seva to the society. So in Sangh, that's what they're called. And my wife happened, so in my family as well as my friend's family, so we are outside as well. And when they talk, so they trigger few things. They tell you the things what's happening. They tell you the things which we do not know or how it has to be done. And suddenly your mind starts thinking, oh, can I do it as well? I'll give an example. In Pineberg, it's just outskirts of Hamburg where we live, when the Ukraine war happened. So we all know that we all wanted help. And many of you who are sitting here, I'm sure in your own way, you would have helped the students of, the Indian students who are stuck in Ukraine. Not only that, and every Ukrainian, the mothers and children who are crossing over to Poland. Within no second, when this happened, everybody, we came into a group and then we said, okay, can we do something? Within no minutes, we decided a plan to go to Romania, where kids were coming in, to go to Poland, to where women were coming in, without thinking of anything, just doing as a seva. How does this click happen? This click did not happen immediately. Over the time, by discussing the right things again and again and again and again, then to just go to Poland border or somewhere was not at all a big deal. We just drove 14 hours straight away. In the night we just started. So this happens, this kind of behavior comes out when we are always thinking about it. When suppose there is a room. Suppose there is a room in your I'm pretty sure all of you are having beautiful homes. If the room is very dirty, you won't want to go there at all, right? So at least if I'm lazy, I say let it be, rehne do, I say. Yeah? But then if I'm motivated, I at least want to clean it. And even more motivated, I want to clean it and make it beautiful. I want to paint it. I want to keep the Krishna Bhagavan, Ramji, and all our 33 crores? No, I cannot. Those many. But all our loved ones' pictures and then beautiful flowers. And जब ये बनता है, then we will start thinking, oh, I want to spend more time there. Other way around, if there is always clutter in the house, our minds are also that way. We are all always agitated. We are stressed. We are not happy. We are shouting sometimes, right? Same way our hearts as well, our minds as well. If Ram and Krishna are there in our hearts, Ravan and Mahishasura will run away. So same thing happens to our kids as well. So they see how we are behaving. So if Ram is there in my heart, he is there also in their hearts, easily. So we should give space for Ram and Krishna. Then every day will be a Vijayadashmi. Every day will be a Diwali. So this is how the things happen, things to take out of Vijayadashmi. There's one instance in Ramayana which is very interesting, which really struck me a lot, especially when things are happening, even in Germany, unfortunately. So there are many of the killings are happening. Really, literally, women are being harassed, horrifying situations where what we see also in Bharat, unfortunately. And now, when I was reading when I was listening to Baudik is what I'm talking in Sangh. So one of the pracharak was giving a Baudik, and he said about an instance. There is an instance in Ramayana when Sita Ma is kidnapped, and Ram is searching frantically everywhere. And you know the story of Garuda. So Garuda, he will be carrying both Ravana he will attack Ravana when he's going in his Pushpaka Viman, and then Sita Ma, to ensure that at least Ram will find the path, so she throws away her Kundali and then Nupura and the nose ring, and then Nupura is the ring on the toe, and her necklace, everything she starts throwing away. So after some time, Ram, frantically searching everywhere, then he finds the first things of Sita Ma. He'll go front, and again he'll find the necklace. He'll go front, he'll find the ring, not the ring, but the earrings, right? So he finds that. He'll be so happy to see Sita Ma's identities, that she's on this way. Then he'll turn to Lakshman, he'll be crying, look Lakshman, can you recognize this? This is Sita Ma. She's there somewhere here. Lakshman starts crying. Lakshman really literally starts crying even more than Ram. There is a shloka, I'll say that. He will actually start reciting. So because of that, it's so nicely done, and if this meaning is taken over. Naham janami keyore, naham janami kundale. So naham janami is I do not know. Keyore is on the ears. Naham janami kundale, sorry, on the nose, other way around. Nupure api janami. But I know the toe rings. Nityam padavi vandana. So what does he say is, I'm sorry, brother Ram, I do not recognize the earrings nor the nose ring, but I definitely recognize her toe ring. I can be sure about it because I saw her every day when I do the namaskar to her. So let's not take the literal meaning of it that I will not. So what he meant was basically, dear brother Ram, I never saw Sita Mata so seriously above our toes. That's what he said. So literally we cannot do it, of course, but what to take out is the respect that he gave to Sita Ma. He never saw Sita Ma in any other different way than respect. So if this message goes out to the teenagers, if this message goes out to us as well, to all of the people, now imagine what a world it would be. The respect that we would give to women, the respect that other way around women also give to men, that would be amazing, fantastic. So this is a thing what we can think about in Ramayana. We don't have to take the meaning literally, but to present day, how does this message resonate to us? How does this message resonate to our kids? So this is what we could think about. Ravan was destroyed. But you all know Ravan was a great scholar. He was a learned person, amazing learned person. He knew all the Upanishads and bhashyas and so on, everything on his tongue. Ma Saraswati was there on his tongue. But he was destroyed like dust by Sri Ram. Why did this happen? In the beginning we talked about the trigger of this behavior, right? Just one of the behavior called lust came up. So all his vidya went for gutters. He was destroyed like a piece of dust by Sri Ram. So and again, look at the contrary, what Lakshman says. So what Lakshman says, he didn't even look at Sita Ma completely. That's what his way of thinking about women was. So some points to again think about how we can tell the stories to our kids about the paths to Vijayadashmi. Vijayadashmi you all know, but the paths to Vijayadashmi, Sri Ram, Lakshman, Sita Ma, and all the Vanar Senas, how much they suffered. And there is one instance I would like to say during the SSB. So before I go there, so we all know we work when we come together, all the Sanghs and all Sanghams, we come together, we enjoy, and we do the work and we go back home. So there is a sense of belonging with each other. Or let's say in our corporate terms, there is a sense of teamwork, right? So we all do the teamwork. We all do it with pure heart. All these things we do with pure heart and we go back home. So as I was in SSV, as I was given a charge of taking care of every small thing to be planned 6 months ago, everybody should be contacted, their parents should be updated about how the things are going with their respective shakas, and talk to the kids if possible, get them prepared. And we Shikshak is the person who was training, in the front row right now, so to prepare them as well. So all these things were happening. With a pure heart, everybody does. And we gave 9 days of our time. So 9 days of your vacation is gone to endure the pain like this, 9 days, and then with the danda and so on. And then when I was working around a pracharak again, a person was given a full time for the work of the society. So, and then he came up and then he said, look at all the kids, they're all yours. So I was doing my work as faithfully as possible, definitely. But that one word changed the whole perspective of me on the second day. Because on the second, I still remember. I was just standing and then the pracharak said, all these kids are your kids. And all of them are your brothers and sisters. And that very word, I totally gave a different perspective. I loved every word, of course. But the perspective which goes up, that you learn in Shaka. When you all come together, when you do the things together, do the Surya Namaskar, your khel, your niyudya, your ganda, baudik, geet, what not? So, Sanghatans should not only be for the utsavs. Sanghatans should also be for a place of learning. And Shaka and SSV, which happens for 9 days in Norway, he just said for 2023, but I am also working for 2024, which probably will happen in Germany this year, in summer vacation time. So I would not want to take more time. So let's come together on every festival. Let's consider every festival as one of the trigger points for us to learn something new and teach something new to the next person to us. And not just the Hindus alone. Germany today needs more dharma than any time else in its history. And we also are the ones who could do this. But let's learn. Let's teach ourselves what our great dharma teaches us. Let's learn that and let's propagate the message of love and togetherness. All these things is possible when we are all together. When we all come together and spread with one message and one voice and one message, this will be heard in Europe. I hope this Vijayadashmi and next in a couple of weeks Diwali, so we'll have much more fun and much more learning in every festival. Namaste.